I still remember it's back in December of 2022 and I had started my YouTube channel based on self-improvement. My goal was to create the same kind of personal brand that a guy like Hamza has, a self-improvement audience full of young men dedicated to improving their lives. Little did I know I was making a very bad decision in that moment that I should have never made. And to this day, if I hadn't made that kind of decision, my personal brand would 1. Be a lot bigger and my bank account will be a lot bigger as well. If I had this video to talk with my younger self from December of 2022, this is what I will tell him. The first tip that I will give my younger self is to never make self-improvement content. Listen, if you are planning to get into online business and you want to build your own personal brand and you want to make money online, please do not create a YouTube channel about self-improvement. Do not post on Twitter about self-improvement. Do not create an Instagram account and post about self-improvement there. You might be asking yourself right now, are you stupid or something? Because there are a lot of people who are making a lot of money and creating amazing personal brands with self-improvement content. The thing is, that can happen, but 99.9% of the times you will just fail. And let me explain you why you would actually fail. Because we are not in 2020, 21, 22, 23 anymore. This is 2025 and that kind of content simply does not fly. Let me ask you a very simple question. Are you Hamza? Because 99% of the people who are watching this video or who are trying to make content online about self-improvement simply are not Hamza. You don't have the life experiences, you don't have the knowledge, and most importantly, you don't have anything to offer. Let me tell you something, I'm a 17-year-old entrepreneur. If you want to know what I'm currently doing in online business and my own general business life, you can see this video that is on the screen. Trust me when I tell you this, when it comes to life experience, I'm a 17-year-old entrepreneur who has a lot of it. When it comes to traveling, when it comes to dating, when it comes to business, I have walked the roads. And why is it that in January this year, in the beginning of 2025, I stopped making self-improvement content? Because it was simply not working. And that's the other tip that I want to give you with this first tip, is that you need to learn how to adapt. For every area of your life, you need to understand this. If you are not adaptable, you are simply going to fail. And what do I mean by you have to adapt? I mean that you need to read the situations, you need to read the market, and you need to understand what the market wants. In my case, I'm very grateful that I have an amazing friend called Jan. He's a few years older than me, 22 years old, and we are on the same team with entrepreneurs. I'm very grateful for him. If you go see the video that I'm putting on the screen, Jan literally brought me to his team with the other entrepreneurs. He guided me through my YouTube path as well. This guy literally told me in January 2025, stop making self-improvement content, actually learn high income skills. Stop making videos about nofap and about girls and about making friends when you might have life experience in it, but truthfully it's just not working. He said, Afos, you are way better off by learning a high income skill like sales or copywriting or dropshipping and making money from it. At the same time, document your journey on your YouTube channel. Completely switch the niche. The second tip that I will give to my younger self is to not start a business. Now, this might sound very counterintuitive, because if you are getting into online business, then you think, okay, business, right? I need to get a business. Not exactly. Do not go to the bank and open a business. What should we do instead, you may ask? Learn a high income skill, outreach to a lot of content creators to work with them and offer that skill, and third, document that journey on your personal brand. I don't care if you create a YouTube channel, if you post on Twitter, if you create reels on Instagram, just show up online, because this is a legitimate goldmine. You build an audience of people that love the content that you make, and in exchange they will pay you for whatever you sell. Please do not start a business, do not go to the bank and open a business account, and do not do all of these legal things and try to hire people for your team when you don't even have capital. You might be asking yourself right now, what high income skills could I actually learn? You just have to choose based on your skills. You can go to sales, dropshipping, SMMA, you can do coding, you can do graphic design, you can do web design, you can do paid ads. The list is literally unlimited. What you must do is start, and that's it. Right after you watch this video, you can go watch that video that I already mentioned, and you will see that I have two main skill sets: content creation and high ticket sales, which are two things that can pay me hundreds of thousands and even millions of dollars. Right after you finish watching this video, if you go watch that video that I mentioned already, you will see that I have two amazing skill sets: content creation and high ticket sales. These two things can make me millions and millions. And why is that? Because these are two abilities that in 2080 will still pay me a lot of money. It doesn't matter how far AI will go. If you know how to sell and you know how to create contents, the two go together and you just create this huge money machine. You create this amazing personal brand by not starting a business. Instead, what I will tell my stupid PDFOs from December of 2022 is that you need to learn skills. Do not try to start a business. The third and final tip that I would give my younger self is that small sprints of work are way better than mock modes. This is a very specific tip that I found out myself, which is that instead of doing 6 months, 12 months of being just fucking locked in, do this instead. I do not want you to have balance, by the way, that is just bullshit, but if you actually want to live an amazing life, you need to have a mix of fun and work. What do I mean by this? It's not balance, it's you going all in when you are working and going all in when you are having fun. When you are working and you are working for a specific period of time, for example 2 weeks, to hammer in a task, just do that. Do not get distracted by anything else. But when you finish that specific task or multiple specific tasks and you can celebrate, then when you go and do that, please have a lot of fun. Go out with your friends, have a crazy night together in the nightclub, like whatever your definition of fun is. For me, fun means a lot of different things, but having a fun and long night with the boys in the nightclub and meeting a lot of different people is just incredible. So just understand, when you are working, fucking hammer it on it and don't stop. When it's time to celebrate your achievements, which is when you really should go out and have fun, because that's when it feels the best, go all in on that. This is the mindset that my best friend Francisco, who's actually my video editor, is editing this video right here right now, has gave me. When you are working, fucking hone in on the work. When it's time to have fun, celebrate your achievements, because when you celebrate the stuff, it feels so much better. Instead of just going out for going out, you actually go out with a purpose. With that being said, this is way better than doing 6 months of monk mode, for example, because for one, you will burn out, second of all, you won't celebrate your achievements, and third of all, you simply will not live life. You are not here on this planet to just exist, you are here to actually live. So why not put in the work when you've done the work, and when it's time to celebrate, you go and celebrate. You don't even have to go to the nightclub, for example. Even going out with your friends for some drinks is all it takes for you to get your motivation levels very much up. Stop listening to all of those gurus online who don't even know what they're talking about, who just tell you to grind for the rest of your life. Just stop listening to them. Do the work. When you've gotten the achievements, then go and celebrate, because that will just give you fire to keep going. So this is the reason why you need to do this, because otherwise you will just not celebrate your achievements, work 12 hours every single day just fucking grinding on your laptop, and you will burn out. Then you wonder, I don't have any energy to do anything, my brain can't even think. Yes, because you are not taking some time off. It's very important for you. You are not a machine. Here and there, take some time off to then get back to your work in the best way possible. Trust me, I've been the type of guy to only have fun, and I've been the type of guy to only work, and I can tell you, when you mix the fun with the work, when you deserve to have fun, it feels so much better. Thank you for watching. I'm going to go on a call with my team right now, so click on this video that is anywhere on the screen, and I'll see you there. Bye bye.